Hey everyone, welcome back to more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I'm Disturbing Puppet, and today we're continuing doing the scenarios. We are on to scenario 11, I believe. Yeah, so Urban Skirmish 3. So I think the Urban Skirmish ones were added later, and they just kind of dumped them on top instead of putting them all in a row, whereas the other ones are kind of back to back. So we've got Urban Skirmish 3, a couple Desert Wastes, couple Twisted Canyons. Let's do Urban Skirmish 3. These have all been kind of big. It's a pretty big map, so they've all been kind of big engagements. I do kind of like the smaller ones. It kind of gives you a chance to use the Scout Titans a little bit more, a little bit maneuverability, kind of focusing more on like turn limits and what you have to have by certain turn limits, whereas the bigger fights are more just kill, shoot. Target priority is kind of the big thing for those. Just blow up the things that are the most dangerous as soon as possible. Deal with it as you go. With some of the other scenarios, you kind of have to be a little bit sneaky sometimes. Try to use your warhounds to grab objectives, that kind of stuff, when you need it to avoid losing. Alright, Urban Skirmish 3. During the Battle of the Desert Wastes, Legio Astorum engaged the Tiger Eyes in the most brutal conflict seen in the war. There are 4 objectives to secure, each one worth 1. The forward operating base objective on each side are worth 2. Okay, so that's quite a bit. Annihilation, or from turn 5, you need 4 points to win. And there's apparently an enemy break the spirit target as well. So we've got to keep our guys safe. So there's a lot of options. Only 4. If we could destroy the main one, that's 2. Grabbing the forward operating base is 2. This might be a really big engagement, though. Have to see where or how far back the forward operating bases are. Okay, I've got kind of an odd flying wing here formation where he's really, really centered. And all of the objectives are right in the center, so that's kind of bad for me. If they were spread out a little bit more, that would actually be more advantageous because I've got some people on the flanks I can move in. When is it going to start checking? Turn 5. That could be dangerous. I need to at least grab one of these and stop him from getting it. Okay, where is my forward operating base? It should be back here somewhere, probably. I don't see it marked, though. It does say we've got central objectives, we've got break the spirit target, annihilation win. I don't see anything here about a forward operating base, and I don't see it marked. So maybe there isn't. Or I'm just missing it. But yeah, it's not on the map, it doesn't look like. Okay. Out here on the flank, we've got 2 volcano cannons. Need to keep him safe. 2 volcano cannons, 2 apocalypse launchers, not bad. I'd rather have something better up top, but it's alright. 2 volcano cannons, 2 apocalypse launchers, nice. We've got a lot of long-range stuff here on this flank, that's pretty helpful. I like that. We've got a ton of reavers and light stuff here in the center, which might be bad. 2 laser blasters, 2 laser blasters, 2 laser blasters, 2 Vulcan mega bolters. They're all going to talk over each other for a while. Alright, so probably want to get him out front. These guys are pretty much only good at stripping shields. If I get close, I can do some okay damage with them, especially if I get in the flank or rear. Mostly, I might want to try... Well, I really have to grab this objective and hold it. But that might be difficult. Let's see what they've got later. I'm hoping they've got a bunch of Bane Lords or something. Okay, 2 volcano cannons, 2 apocalypse launchers, same. Yeah, so my flanks... We've got all these long-range volcano cannons, so essentially we've got 6 volcano cannons on each flank. That's pretty nice if I can sort of pound the enemy at long range and kill them off. Alright, let's see what the enemy's got. 2 Inferno Cannons. That's not too dangerous, not a big deal. 2 Volcano Cannons further back. You've got 2 Laser Blasters, it looks like. Yep. Alright, the big guys are what I'm concerned about. You guys, 2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters. So these guys actually have better weapon complements than my Warlords do. I've got the same 2 Volcano Cannons, but they've got Laser Blasters as opposed to my Apocalypse Launchers. We've got Banelord actually as the BTS target, so break the spirit target. Yeah, he shouldn't be too bad to finish off. That'll get me a couple points. You've got Volcano Cannons, but really these 2 Volcano Cannon guys are kind of my main priority. You've got 2 Laser Blasters, and then we've got a couple double Volcano Cannon Reavers in the back. But yeah, the guys up front, I probably want to hammer. The Warlords, I definitely do want to target him, but These Reavers with volcano cannons are also dangerous. Okay, take a look at where the objectives are. So we've got this one here. That one's sort of out to the flank a little bit. We could try to sort of rush that with my Reaver, maybe. You've got some stuff fairly close, though. Thankfully, it's not going to check for a while. Okay, I get to go first, which I actually don't like early on. I like to be able to have the enemy move in a bit and then take advantage. I'm going to move probably my Warhound that's in the back here up.
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
So if I just run like a maniac... Actually, probably... Can I get over here and hide behind this building? Yeah, I'm just going to do that. So let him come out. Just sort of get in position where I can start stripping shields. Apparently we had a little bit of problem getting by there. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Your shrines will burn.
Okay. Yeah, put him out front. That's a really good idea. Not at all. Alright, but he is grabbing the objective. I sort of understand the motivation. I've got multiple Reavers I could knock shields down with, and then I could try to get some angles here with the volcano cannons. Possibly.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
I'm just going to creep over a little bit. I'm going to take some long-range shots. I'm just knocking down shields, which is a bit easier to do at this point. The shields have kind of a bigger hitbox than the Titan itself. Not very accurate from this range, but shields are down. Okay. So the camera's kind of whipping around like crazy. Reaver's going to get in the way. That's not great. Oh, he's just charging in like a maniac. Okay. Well, that's also potentially a problem. Wow. Camera's really jumping around. It doesn't like this map very much, I think.
Failure is not.
I'm just going to walk out here and let you up. Probably not going to do any real damage, but I will knock your shields down. Okay, shields are down. See if we get any damage. It's not really caught up here. I didn't see the health bar move. Wow, what's going on? The camera's really freaking out. I'm trying to catch up with it. Alright. Okay, it's, yeah, freaking out. Are you shooting at my little Warhound? I think you are. Okay. Just destroyed half the map to hit my shields a tiny bit. Okay, sure. I mean, that's totally reasonable. And they're sort of occupying kind of the same space, which is one of those things I wish they would fix. It's kind of going higher on my list of things that need to be fixed in this game. Oh, somehow I blew one of your guns off. Okay. Didn't realize I did that.
Steel
Take a look at you.
longer than flesh.
Okay, took a tiny bit of damage. 18 points of damage. I was just curious. It's the only way to look at the enemy, too, is to kind of select one of you guys that hasn't taken an action and then select theirs. Okay, so that's reduced your firepower a bunch. That's nice. Wish I could walk up these stairs. That's a no. Can I get up here? That's a no. Alright, I don't want to block any shots from here, so being on that side is not really ideal. So if I come out this way, I'm not sure how much of this is going to get blocked. That should make it over. I'm going to destroy this building. Yeah, I'm just going to hammer this Reaver out front for now. Lots and lots and lots of laser blaster fire for very little damage. Okay, on the move over here. He's trying to look this way or something. Okay, yeah, I think my 3 Reavers here, we're going to have to just try to punish. My longer range guns, I think I'm going to go for the Banelord on this side. this side, it would be nice to take out the Warlord. He's probably going to move up. I don't think he's going to come back because he sent that other Warlord this way, which is kind of strange. Look at my... Whoa. Yeah, the frame rates really do weird stuff on this map, and I don't know why. It's so wonky sometimes. Trying to move the camera around to like get a view on something is really hard. Just looking at my cool paint schemes and stuff. Yeah, certain angles and things too, it seems like it really doesn't like. Okay. So you've got more movement. Let's get you moving a little bit. There is an objective out there. I come out, that's going to give me angles. Really on either one. So I could take some shots here. There's a lot of crap in the way either direction I fire. Let's see how badly blocked that is. Pretty badly, but I think I'll go for it, just to see if I can land any shots at all. There's a lot of stuff in the way. And it seems like, okay, there we go. That's destroyed. And I don't think I did any damage there. Whoa! Shooting your buddy in the back there. Doesn't seem like it's registering. I'm not even sure what you're shooting at. Oh, also shooting at the Warhound. Okay. Couple things sort of randomly getting through there. Thankfully, this is high enough that it was sort of blocking a lot of that. His own Titan was in the way too, but it didn't seem like it took much damage. But yeah, probably on this flank, we want to focus on that Warlord. So I cleared some of the junk out of the way, so let's move the Warlords.
Steel abides longer than flesh.
Fortunately, we're not going to be very accurate trying to move up here. I could go for the closer target in the Reaver. That, I mean, it might be worth trying some shots that way. We'll give it a go. Let's see if any of this actually lands. Almost seems like it's not even registering. Rockets flying all over the place.
Long shall be your suffering.
Warhound isn't really too dangerous, but he is quick. So we'll have to do something about him sooner or later, and I could do it right now,
Fight
actually.
with this machine and guard it from the shame.
Can I get
of
through here?
defeat.
Yes. Okay. To be safe-ish, let's just annihilate this guy. Well, there's a lot of terrain in the way. I don't think I'm actually going to kill him. There goes some of it. Close enough that the volcano cannon should make good contact. Let's see if I can get a good damage. Okay, a little bit of damage, not that much.
You shall break
Disappointing amounts of
the
damage.
tides of chaos.
Why this just keeps not catching up. Reavers are on the move, trying to bring those volcano cannons to bear in the back. But really, yeah, killing him, killing this target that's worth 2 victory points, that's kind of my main focus. Over here, we want to probably target the Warlord, but I want to keep you safe-ish. I may not move him up at all.
Mercy destroys us. It weakens us and saps our resolve.
Quite far away still. Okay, if I come out, we'll take a few pot shots here. Most of it's probably going to get blocked. I hate kind of destroying the terrain that's going to protect me back from shots. But I want to try to get some hits in. Maybe I shouldn't even bother. Okay, there's a bunch of destruction. I think I hit his shields like once.
Rim is broken, ruined, rotting.
And more Reavers moving to my right side. That I'm not a huge fan of.
The Emperor's sacrifice is life, as ours is death.
I can get up here, kind of. Sorta. Keep going for the Warlord. We're gonna Waste a lot of shots on the buildings, but what you gonna do? Rockets everywhere! I don't know if any of that really got through there. That's just rockets flying across this whole area. Kind of hitting both of their shields a little bit. The Apocalypse launchers aren't very accurate. I don't really plan on them to do anything other than just knocking down some shields. Yeah, I think we hit shields a little bit. That's about all. Okay.
Fear us, for we count the lives of planets, not men.
Thinking about actually swinging out wider left here with him. Keeping him back a little bit. Try to land something. I'm getting blocked. I think this is probably not something I can destroy. Yeah, rockets super inaccurate all over the place. Yeah, early on, he's definitely going to grab more. He's a little bit closer. He's got some fast stuff thrown out there. All right, let's see who gets first activation. All right, enemy's going first. I don't have anything super screwed. Okay, taking an action with him. That kind of makes sense because this guy is in a lot of danger. So he wants to get some action out of him before he gets blown up. Somewhat understandable. Alright, we've got that guy there too. Right. I don't want that Warhound staying there.
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this Warhound, hopefully, before it gets a chance to do anything. I will go ahead and retain. Come on, this has got to give me a kill. There we go. Just barely, though. So that'll free me up to grab that if I need to at some point. The Reaver's still pretty far back. We'll take shots on him. You three can shoot him up, although I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill him. You're a nice distraction, actually. Okay, the Banelord got a little bit of shields back. I could take some shots down that way. Since your shields are down, let's just have you light this guy up. At close range, I might do some okay damage here, so we'll just kind of see. Just a little bit of damage. A little bit more. But yeah, laser blasters really just have to hammer somebody and hope you get lucky. He seems confused. I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, I'll probably want to have him come out and maybe take shots down to strip some shields, potentially, maybe even the Warlord. Or we might want to run for an objective. So how about you?
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
That's nice and clear. Let's do some more laser blaster shots. Sure, retain. Some damage. I do kind of wish if health damage would kind of pop up on screen. It's sort of hard to see over here a little bit, like 70 some points of damage. Not the best. I kind of want to have these guys. Well, you're gonna focus the Banelord. You maybe the Banelord or the Reaver, depending on what happens. I kind of wanted to have one of these guys take a shot at the Banelord to drop its shields, but it doesn't have a lot of shields left. I kind of want him to move up before I move and take shots here, though. So what else do I want to do? Yeah, I'm sort of waiting for him to move up a little bit. I probably shouldn't have retained, honestly. could run around with my Warhound a little bit. Could definitely grab this objective, head out this way, then hit a big target for the Banelord. Probably the Reavers in the back, too. It's not the worst thing I could do, but I think I might need additional shield stripping over here. If I can crush these guys, then I can move the Reavers over.
Steel abides longer than flesh.
Okay, I'm going... Yeah, let's just keep shooting this thing. Come on, give me some good damage. Alright, already doing more damage than before. If I can get lucky, alright. So it took a lot of dice rolls, basically, to get those hits in to drop that Reaver.
Your shrines will burn.
Alright, so now I'm free to kind of take the actions, and we'll hit him on this side. Right, your angle's okay.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
Keep moving the Reaver out. We're moving faster, so accuracy's not going to be great, but I will take some shots here. Does have shields. Okay, shields are gone. And I don't... Well, there's some damage. 79.
Where's your Omnissiah now?
Oh, is he going to get in the way? No, okay, good. Yeah, I'd like the Warlord here to move up, although I'm not sure what he's going to go for. I am going to have to grab objectives. We're sort of on the way here.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
Yeah, let's move a little faster. I want to start moving in on the objectives and potentially getting different angles for shots. It's going to make this a lot, like, very inaccurate. So I'm not too likely to hit and do much damage here. So 107. Okay, shooting at my little Warhound again. Thankfully, I've got cover from the volcano cannons here, which is kind of why I left him there a little bit. He's hitting you a little bit too. Okay, something got blown up in the back. Okay.
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
Mr. Warhound. These aren't destructible, so I could put myself out in the open and take a bunch of shots and strip his shields. And then we've got all three of the rest to sort of hit him. He's taken actions with some of them. So you still have an action to go, and then you've got an action still. Okay. I'm not going to block my own line of sight here or anything, so I wish I could move less. I'm just going to come right around the statue a little bit, shoot him up to drop his shields. Okay, here we go. Should have some clear shots. Shields are down. Vulcan Mega Bolters are really good at dropping shields, but not much else. Okay, and you're shooting at my Warhound and shooting your own guys. Maybe, potentially, I'm not sure. Random laser blast there. Alright, so you're moving over. I'm kind of not sure why. I guess he's just trying to get different angles on shots and clear lines of fire. There's no objectives over here. The only objective is here somewhere. Down. Yeah, it's down here again. This is where it was before that I couldn't see it. So it's down there, so you can kind of grab it being on the edge here, but it's just kind of a weird position to be in. well, probably you're going to have the best shots.
We walk.
So I'm just going to creep out here a bit. Shoot, is that clear? I think that's high enough that the shots will get through. Okay, your shields are down. Let's do some damage. Hopefully. There's some damage. And a little bit more. Okay. So about half his health
Long shall be your
just
supper.
knocked off there. If I can kill him before next turn, I'll be very happy, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, you're now reinforcing. Because that was my best, closest shots.
Billions live or die by our actions.
The camera's really jumping around when I'm trying to move it just a little bit. I'm going to move up a little bit. We'll have some decent accuracy. Try to get some shots in. It's probably still counting it as front. But it is volcano cannons, so let's do some damage here. Okay, it blew off one of his volcano cannons. It didn't do a ton of damage. Actually, I didn't do very much at all. 56 points, but it did blow off that one gun. So you're now much less dangerous. Those Reavers with the volcano cannons are pretty dangerous as well. I could actually light him up. He's a bit closer. God, the camera's really jumping here. Okay, so I've got pretty clear shots here. Nothing's actually in range. Or I could try to go for a kill at long range. Not going to kill him because he's at full shields. Let me see if I can get the kill. It's not likely. We're at that range where it seems like the volcano cannons aren't actually hitting, even though it shows them hitting. There's some damage. And some more. A lot of Apocalypse Launcher shots hitting. Still survived. Good damage. He's got to be right on the verge of death, so at the start of next turn I might want to prioritize killing him. Okay, and you're creeping in on the objective. We're on to turn 3. So turn 5 is when I've got to worry. So at the end of next turn I've got to grab at least one of the objectives, because it's... yeah, score of 4 is all we need. So if he grabs all of these, even if I blow up his main target, he still wins. So I'll have to do something about that. So the Reavers are going to have to move. So I do kind of need to kill this Banelord. Okay.
Fear us, for we count the lives of planets, not men.
The objective here, you move up, kill him, and then I will try to kill the Banelord on the other side too, but I don't think I'll be able to kill it. Come on, give me a kill, give me a kill. There we go. It's just delayed a little bit. Okay, so that's a bunch of firepower out of the way. So, what do I want to shoot you with? I have options. Where's that Reaver out here? You're still further back than I thought, so he's still back there. Okay, that's not too bad.
No world is beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
If I move up, it kind of makes you a bit of a target, but my shields are full. I can grab the objective, I can get shots in that will be sort of flank-ish. So let's do that. It's probably not enough to kill it. Head shields. Yeah, didn't do very much damage at all. Okay. Ah! Reaver on the move. Oh, my poor little Warhound. That's what you get for peeking your nose around the corner, unfortunately. Yeah, and dead. Figured one way or another he was probably going to die unless I did an action with him right away, and was just sort of getting the hits in is a bit more of a priority for me than doing anything else. So as long as I can keep this and or this and blow this Banelord up, we will be in very good shape.
Serve this machine as you would have it fight for you.
So I'm just going to move a little bit, try to maintain some accuracy. try to land a bunch of hits here, and yeah, go ahead and retain at this point. The enemy's close enough. Want to see that health bar disappear. Okay, that wasn't anywhere near... Okay, a little bit of damage showed up at the end there. You are still relatively healthy, and I am not a fan of healthy Banelords.
The Emperor's sacrifice is life, as ours is death.
I keep moving in because we'll sort of get an angle on this Reaver later. Keep firing more volcano cannons, all at the same target. Come on. Give me a kill here. There we go. Alright. So a couple big things down. We've now tied with victory points. What are you doing? Your opponent is executing an order. I don't see it doing anything. I don't see anything popping into Overwatch either. Alright, so the Reavers with the volcano cannons are dangerous. This Warlord in the back is dangerous too, but he's really out of position, so I might even be able to just ignore him. What do I have left? We've got you two that we can hit probably a Reaver with. I've got all my Reavers here in the middle that I can run around and grab stuff with. So that's probably what I will do.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
I can grab this. Maybe. But I will kind of ruin my own shots with my Warlord, potentially. Depending on which target we go for, I guess. There's one there, and there's one here. So if we go for that one, probably clear. Yeah, let's just grab this real quick. I can move off from it afterwards. So we'll get my Laser Blaster Reavers moving. And probably the two of you will just hit him and move in on that objective. I could have somebody come over to help out here. Have you already acted? Okay, I have to look at the mini-map, because there should be like a circle around the base of the ones that haven't acted like this, but it doesn't always show up. So I'm kind of looking at the mini-map to see who's flashing, and he's flashing on the mini-map, so he hasn't acted yet. So maybe I'll let him move up, and then we'll hammer him with these two. So let's take some shots. The building's still kind of in the way if I want to shoot to the left.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
So I'm just going to use this to sort of block the shots from my left and start working on you. I'm not going to retain because I kind of want him to move some units around. Okay, shields down. Unfortunately, the laser blasters won't do a ton of damage.
No one is safe.
Okay, what are you even shooting at? Oh, him. Okay. Shooting from all the way across the map. I think he hit his own shields here a bit. Didn't even knock my shields down, thanks to the statue there. A lot of collateral damage.
On the Sire's name.
As always, in 40k, you have to destroy the city to save it. And, yeah, take some shots here. I don't think we'll do much. Not a lot even hitting, actually. There's a few shots landing. Yeah, he's going to be way more dangerous with the volcano cannons than I am with the laser blasters.
Your Imperium is broken, ruined, rotting.
And you're just running to try to get in on that objective. Okay, we'll have to do something about that next turn. Okay, all I've got left is stuff here on the left. I would still like him to move, but that's not going to happen. I do want to stay back.
Shall stay us from our duty.
That's actually not in range. I do want to keep him back, though, so I'm just going to stay here. It does increase my accuracy a little bit by not moving, but... Okay, shields down. Do I get any damage in? Yeah, and blew off a gun, too. That's actually really nice. So I kind of halved his output of damage before he got a chance to shoot. Which is almost as good as killing him. He didn't move at all.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
And I'm going to move up a little bit. Because it might be getting me a flank at this point because of the way his legs are positioned. So I'm just going to try. There's a little bit of a building there in the way. Okay, building's now gone. And knocked him down, probably about half. Oh, more than half. There we go. Blow at the end. It's about 90% dead. Okay, multiple Reavers running up that way. My Warlord's going to have to deal with that, although I could dispatch maybe one of the Reavers to help too. Okay, so I won the strategy check, even though it didn't show anything, so I get to go first. So this is an issue. For sure. This is also going to be potentially an issue. I've also got this guy so close to death, I could just finish him off with one shot from something. Alright, I think this is probably the more dangerous of the closer targets. Unfortunately,
Discipline, duty, unyielding will.
you are not in a good spot to help out. I could shoot there. That's sort of an open... And you could shoot there pretty easily, but it's a little far.
We will stand as the Emperor bids us.
Just move up a bit. There is a bunch of cover here, but I'll unload. Retain. Come on, get those hits through. Okay, hitting shields. Shields are down. And that's... oh, a little bit of damage. Okay. A little bit over 100 damage at the end there from the volcano cannons just kissing him lightly.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
Shields are down. Point blank volcano cannons. Come on. Okay, blew off a gun. That's really helpful. I didn't think I would because I'm kind of shooting straight on. Okay, and you're going to focus on him. Sure, understandable. Okay. Yep, Chaos is already in a lot of trouble. Right, so...
Steel abides longer than flesh.
They've both acted. Is there anything I want to do? I mean, we could try to kill this Reaver before it gets a chance to do anything. That's certainly not a bad idea. I guess you're sort of the furthest back.
His rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
So finish him off. Keep you in position, so that should be pretty safe. Yeah, retain. This Warlord's still really dangerous, but he's kind of far back and out of position. And if I can kill something before it gets a chance to shoot at me, I'll take that. This is dangerous as well, so I could start working on that. I've got Reavers here, we could start helping out. I could run a Reaver over and do some shooting, but his shields are pretty banged up. If they come straight down, then I might be able to get up and then have a flank shot, so I'm going to kind of wait on that side. Yeah, I'd like to strip his shields first before I shoot with my Warlord.
Wars are won by firepower and force.
But I can't really get a good spot here, I don't think. Yeah, a lot of that's going to get blocked. How about if... can I get any further? No, that's about it. Alright, I'll try it and see. A lot of this is going to get blocked. Let's see if any of this makes it through. Just knock some shields down before my Warlord takes the shots. Yeah, just a few rockets made it through, and that was it.
You shall break upon the unforgiving tides of chaos.
Okay, so you're contesting that, sure. I mean, it's... Whoa, something shooting. Going for my Reaver. There's a lot of stuff in the way, and I've got full shields. I should be okay here. Maybe. Okay, both my guns are still intact. But yeah, the amount of firepower one of those guys have with 2 laser blasters and 2 volcano cannons, that's really my preferred kind of setup. It's just a massive amount of damage. I could just stay put. It might be a little bit more accurate. Yeah, let's do that. Retain. Okay, shields are down, doing damage. But I need more. Hey, there's a gun gone. Okay, so I knocked him down to about half health. He already shot, so it's not... Right? No, he didn't actually. He hasn't gone yet. I keep looking for the circles at the base, but they're not there. Okay. Well... Before anybody else decides to shoot at you, maybe I will just take those shots here and hope for the best. I could blow off his other volcano cannon, that'd be nice too. But a kill's preferable. Come on, give me a kill. There we go. Oh, he's running away! That completely looks like, yeah, I'm out of here, bye. Alright, before the end of the turn, if I can kill this one Reaver that's contesting, I'll have what I need to win. So...
No world is beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
This might be enough all by itself, so let's see. Good hits, there we go. So that should convert that back over to mine. There we go. Oh, enemy's done everything. Okay, I still have activations left. So I've got 1 Warlord, 1 Reaver left, right? Yes. Okay, so you're
Steel
kind of at a weird angle.
longer than flesh.
If I come up... Yeah, that should be okay. Just throw some shots down there. Have to be careful about the shots so I don't hit my own guy. And rockets on their way, doing basically nothing. Oh, some damage. 16. Ooh, 16 points of damage. Okay. Don't want to block my shots, potentially, so... Yeah, let's just come over a bit. Throw some fire that way. Not likely to do much. If I could blow off a gun, that would be great. But this should be it, because I'm at 4, and it'll check at the start of the next turn, and that should be victory. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that's kind of one of those things where you're kind of looking at positioning a little bit. Kind of let the enemy grab some stuff, try to grab some things on the edge. Definitely focusing on their, if they have a break their spirit target, that's really, really helpful. It said that was a forward operating base, but we didn't actually have that on this map, but, you know, whatever. So we did a pretty good job. I think if things had continued, I definitely would have been able to eat that guy. Definitely would have been able to bring a lot of fire here, because I still have the 2 warlords in the back, the Reaver out front. His action here, like, he might even be able to just kill this Reaver outright, moving up and shooting. But then I've got the 2 warlords to punish. We could move the other Reaver in to strip some shields first. We've got a bunch of Titans over here that could wreck him. So, yeah, that's going to do it for, what was this? Urban 3, I think? Take a look at the scenarios. Yeah, Urban Skirmish 3. So we've got a couple Desert Wastes left and a couple Twisted Canyons left, so we'll check those out in the future ones. So again, this has been more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I've been Disturbing Puppet. If you're fairly new here and not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm a tiny channel, so it's helpful to kind of find me again. I do a variety of different content, not just Games Workshop stuff, but other things as well. Check out the old catalog videos as well. I've got tons and tons of videos, different kinds of things from XCOM to Sanctus Reach to all kinds of different stuff. I do some kind of random things, just checking out newer games too. If I have a chance, it's hard to have the cash to buy stuff. All right, so that'll do it for me. Hopefully, I will see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.